When people think about a market crash, they imagine chaos, traders shouting, charts collapsing, fear everywhere. They picture families losing homes, dreams vanishing, and savings turning to dust. But what if I told you that every crash in history from 1929 to 2008 didn't end the game? It reset it. Every collapse has hidden one of the greatest opportunities in human history, a massive transfer of wealth from those who panic to those who prepare. And right now, the same pattern is emerging again. Only this time, the stakes are higher, and the reset could redefine the entire global financial system. Because what's coming in 2026 won't just shake markets, it will rewrite the rules of money itself.
For over a century, the global economy has followed a rhythm, a repeating 18 to 20-year cycle where debt, greed, and optimism collide with mathematical reality. Every time the story changes, but the ending never does. Each of those moments created the same outcome: collapse for the unprepared, and generational wealth for the few who understood what was coming. After 1929, patient investors who bought during the despair made returns that turned them into legends. After 2008, those who bought real estate for pennies on the dollar became the next wave of millionaires. Now, every warning light is flashing red again, and the pattern points to 2026.
On paper, everything looks fine. The economy is strong, unemployment is low, and the experts tell you not to worry. They said the same thing in 1999. They said it in 2007, and they were catastrophically wrong both times. Behind the scenes, the cracks are spreading. The Shiller-Cape ratio is near record highs, last seen before the dot-com crash. Consumer and corporate debt are at levels that defy logic. Governments are spending money they don't have, printing what doesn't exist, and pretending it can last forever. Meanwhile, the smart money is quietly moving. Buffett's Berkshire Hathaway sitting on over $300 billion in cash. Hedge funds buying gold, silver, and farmland. Institutional investors rotating out of growth stocks into safe assets. They know what's coming, and when it hits, it won't just be a correction. It will be a system reset, the kind that rewrites financial destinies overnight. Crashes don't destroy wealth. They transfer it. From those who are emotional to those who are prepared. From the leveraged to the liquid. From those who react to those who plan. In 2008, millions lost everything, but a handful bought entire companies, skyscrapers, and neighborhoods for fractions of their value. Amazon fell from $100 to $6. Netflix traded for less than a movie ticket. Apple, Google, and Tesla available at garage sale prices. History rewards the disciplined, not the lucky. When blood runs in the streets, opportunity hides in plain sight. We're living through the biggest debt expansion in human history. Governments owe more than they can repay. Corporations survive on borrowed time and borrowed money. Consumers are maxed out. And when debt grows faster than income, collapse isn't a question of if, it's a question of when. Central banks are trapped. If they raise rates, debt implodes. If they cut them, inflation devours the currency. Either way, wealth moves, silently, from the unaware to the aware. Inflation punishes savers and rewards those who own real assets: land, commodities, strong companies. Defaults wipe out lenders, but reward investors with cash to buy during the panic. It's the same movie every generation. Only the actors change. Here's the difference between the 1% and everyone else. When others see fear, they see timing. When others see collapse, they see clearance sales. They hold cash not for safety, but for opportunity. They buy when headlines scream disaster. They understand one rule: fortunes are made when fear peaks. History proves it. The 2026 crash won't be a punishment. It'll be a reset. The question is, which side of that transfer will you stand on? We are standing at the edge of another turning point in financial history. The system built on debt, speculation, and illusion is cracking, and beneath the noise lies a truth most will ignore, but a few will act on. Crashes don't end prosperity, they transfer it to those who understand how the game is really played. So when the world panics, remember, it's not the end, it's your beginning. Because the greatest wealth transfer in history isn't coming to destroy your future, it's coming to create it. Pause. Slow fade out. If this opened your eyes to what's really happening, hit subscribe and join the few preparing for the reset that will define a generation.